Hello. I'm hiding from Tom.
Hello. I don't know where you've gone, actually.
Yeah, I'm hiding. That's what I said.
You haven't gone up the Ferris wheel because that's impossible to get up. Are you up the Helter Skelter?
I am hiding from you. There's no reason in playing hide and seek when I will tell you where I am at. Hi,
Well,
Fade.
even if you're not up here, it's a good vantage point. Hey, Fade. Right, where has he gone? I actually have no idea where you've gone. How have you done this? Where are you?
Is Twitch being dumb again? Well,
You're not up
I'm
here
not on
with me.
Twitch. I'm not.
Oh.
I'm not what? I'm in the map. I promise.
I've gathered that. It's kind of impossible to get out. You're not, like, up here with me, though, on the Helter Skelter.
Am I not? No? Okay.
No, you're not going to get me with that. Where on earth have you gone? Oh, I can't see my chat.
Why is Twitch being dumb, Fade?
I don't know where you've gone. Have you been moving?
No! Tell Tom he can't promote himself on his own stream anymore because Twitch banned any form from burned in advertisement. Wow.
Ah?
Apparently, you cannot promote yourself anymore on your
Hello.
stream. Hello.
I can't promote myself on my stream.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna. They can suck it.
Yeah.
Oh, what are they gonna do?
Go follow Tom on Twitter.
Yeah, basically.
Look at the volcano being like spewing.
Oh, I didn't check the Oh yeah, I didn't check the thing. There's no challenge for this, is there?
I don't think so. Because we checked last week.
Of your undone ones. Oh yeah, we did, didn't we? Cool.
So just go clean.
Ah, really? Clean the inside of this thing.
Instead of what thing?
The sandwich board thing out the front.
No. Why is this thing not completed? Because there's still rust. Okay.
There we go. Got the first ding.
First thing, boys. He did a ding.
Yep. I did
I
it.
got also a ding. Why is this thing not dinging? What have I not cleaned on this post? Huh. There.
What was it?
It was the top part. That was not, like...
Oh. It's like I can't clean mine either.
Did you just figured it out also?
Yeah.
Also the top part?
Being incredibly specific. Oh, it was the underside of this lip thing.
Oh, yeah. That's also a fun place.
Hey. 'Cause, 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 Oh, I love this one. If you look into the ball,
Yeah.
you see your future. Look into the crystal ball,
Yeah,
Dutch.
well, I'm cleaning on the bottom side for a moment, okay? I will look in
Oh.
the crystal ball. Aww. Meow.
Turn him into a cat, guys. He's,
Meow.
I don't know what he saw. I could just see money.
Well, I don't know, like, what exactly Twitch said, of course, but I have a feeling that it's a misinterpretation of what they said. Because you should be able
It's
to promote
probably
yourself.
like,
It's probably if you take a sponsorship that you're
yeah.
not allowed to do that. Because, like, probably
not
Twitch
spawn.
is... Well, Twitch should work then on their own sponsorship platform, right?
Yeah, they should.
Before you ban it.
Have you seen the new Meta? Not Meta. Sorry, the new Apple VR headset.
Too expensive.
Yep. That was
And
my thought.
we don't
I was
even know
like,
if it's
wow,
any good for
wait.
VR. Like,
Oh, I know. Way to bring AR and mixed reality to the public, guys. Nice job. It's like, good job, Apple. As usual, you priced out most people.
yeah. On the other side, Apple now bringing attention to the this kind of technology might increase development speed.
It might do, but I see it as highly unlikely.
Was done
AR
before?
kits are kind of interesting. It is an AR kit. It's not VR.
No, I know.
So it's closer to the HoloLens than anything else. In which case, it's about comparable price with Microsoft's HoloLens. Those things are real expensive, but yeah, I don't think there's any point them making it really. I don't see them gaining anything from it, other than just to say that they have one.
Tim Cook was like, I want one!
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
I don't care what it costs, I have money, I want one, make me one. But sir, this will be 3.5 Don't worry! We're Apple!
The Apple fools will buy it. What we'll do is we'll make one of them. We'll make it work. And then the next one, we won't change anything, but we'll make it thinner. By like a micron. And we'll charge another £3,000 for it. And they're like, oh, it's a genius move. He's like Steve Jobs reincarnated.
Well,
And then he wakes up and he's like, oh, I didn't really do that.
Steve at least, like, made some quote-unquote good decisions, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
They cared about quality.
iPhone and that kind of stuff. Like, yeah, I'm not agreeing with the product that is the iPhone, but it is a good product. Nobody can deny it. That it's good for the people that...
I think it was a good product.
Oh, yeah.
I think the newer ones are not, in comparison to what else is out there. But the originals, then yeah, I can agree with that.
Yeah, like they stopped innovating.
Yeah.
They've done that years ago.
It's iterating.
Like, basically, innovation at Apple died when... this sounds morbid, when Steve Jobs died.
Oh no, lots of people agree with that.
But it just sounds like something so stupid to say, you know. And I'm not gonna say that their products don't have a place in the market as they are at the moment. Uh, there are certain people that it just works for them, and yeah, they. But yeah, a lot of people when I show my Xiaomi, they're like,
Hmm.
"Oh, that's an Android? It looks so much like an Apple. How it works? Yeah, you're not
The
bound
new
to
ones,
Apple."
the new ones I get, I've had like, oh, it's a Samsung already. I've only literally taken it into work one day, but yeah, I've already had like, oh, that's the new Samsung. I'm like, nope. It just has a square block on the back for the cameras. That's all.
Yeah. You should have said, "Yeah, this is the S24."
Yeah.
No, there's a lot of people that are like, "Oh, and this is cheap phone." Yeah, this is cheap phone. Oh,
Oh, mine's not.
well, yours not. No, but like you made a dumb decision. Like I bought a 400
Dumb
euro phone.
decision.
You you could have
Yeah,
just
I
asked me
bought
like, "What phone do you have?" I'm gonna buy the
Um,
same.
hmm?
But you
I'm
didn't.
not. Well, I'm not. No, I didn't. I follow your trends.
No.
I didn't the first time either. I got the pro version,
Yeah. Well, you still
and I kept
asked
it
me
running
like,
for ages.
yeah, yeah, until you tried to feed it water.
Yeah, yeah. That which is why I needed a new one quickly. Which is also
Yeah.
why I didn't ask, because I bought it like the same day. I can't be without a phone to access work stuff on the move, and they don't provide me with a phone.
Well, then sucks for them.
Oh, it sucks for me.
Like, if my phone wouldn't be able to do what I needed it to do for work, then yeah, I wouldn't buy a phone for that. Like, the boss better buys a phone for that then.
Yeah, I mean, the difference is you're at an organisation where they might do that.
Why are you assuming that?
Well, because you said that he'd have to.
Oh yeah, because like I'm not gonna do it myself. So
When I got my my multi-factor reset, because obviously my authenticator was on my old phone, I've now set it up with phone number instead of app. Um, they they were like really surprised that I didn't have an institution device, and I was like, yeah, because you tried to give me a Surface Go. That doesn't do what I need it to. Like, I need a phone and or a decent computer. Neither of which is a Surface Go.
well, you should have linked your multi-factor apps, all in like a Microsoft Authenticator. Like
I
that
know.
should be your, and then to your Microsoft account. Thus, you can then easily switch to devices.
The problem is the Microsoft, the authenticator for the Microsoft one for work accounts and stuff, because it's a Microsoft organization. It uses my work account to link the authenticator to, so I need the authenticator to link in to get the authenticator. It creates a really stupid little catch-22. So now I have it multi-factored onto my phone number.
You should
Um,
multi-factor your Microsoft account indeed to a different account, but for the rest, like
I
you're fine.
can't. I'm not allowed to. They won't let me. It's really dumb, but yeah, they just refused. So. It's like locking your phone in a room that needs your phone to get you in.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sounds familiar.
Yeah.
To be fair, like a lot of people have like a tag on that company, but because
Yeah.
I'm external, like yeah, I'm getting the phone software. Uh, I also like how nobody was like, does your phone even support this? Everybody just assumes you have Samsung these days. I don't know why. Do you have an Apple? No?
Does
Okay,
your
you
phone
have
not
Samsung.
support it?
Well, it does support it. It's
Really? What about
What?
Pixel?
Pixel also does support it.
Yeah, but like, why would they not assume Pixel and instead assume Samsung?
Because Samsung is like the most popular brand here in the Netherlands.
Oh.
Well, Pixels could be fantastic phones, Fate, but they are like not cheap.
No,
And I like
no,
my
they're really
I
not.
like my phones to be decently cheap because like you never know when you fall into the water.
Pixels are at least water resistant.
Well, water resistance only
And
counts so far.
the the other person that fell in, his iPhone still worked.
Yeah, iPhones are decently water resistant, even before they had
I
a
think the
rating.
stands like IP68. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which the new Xiaomi is, so it should be fine.
What a water resistant phone now.
Yep. It's one of the selling points, to be honest. Although I will be more careful next time I go kayaking. Um, and I will have one of those necklock bag things that holds in a waterproof little pouch.
Tom is like healed from being not being careless with the phone.
Oh man, it's the first phone I've ever had actually die on me. Like every other phone I've kept until I've just been like, you know what, I want a new phone and bought a new phone and the old one still works. Like I've got them all. I've not got rid of any of them. So I got this
Well,
little
I
like
have bought a
graveyard
few
of
phones that out of necessity because like phone broke, but then that was in the time where I bought cheap China stuff to just see like, hey, is this any good?
Most of the time, no, I'm guessing.
Yeah, most of the time you bought multiple phones in a year, but it was still cheaper than buying one more expensive phone here in the Netherlands. I was still cheaper than other people,
Oh, okay.
and I had regularly
I
new devices. So it was sort of
yeah,
like
that,
a cool thing.
no, that makes sense. But I am notoriously good at keeping devices generally alive for a really long time.
Yeah, but that only works
I'm
if the
not-
quality is any good.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I've kept some pretty odd phones going for a really long time. Like an LG Chocolate, those things were not built well. I can tell you that for a fact. But I managed to keep it running. I had to do some odd stuff to it to keep it going, but it does still work. And I've got my what's it called? I've actually got them here in front of me. I got my old S5. That still works. That's fine. Nothing wrong with that phone actually. That was my backup while I waited for the new one to arrive. A little slow, but not too bad.
Nothing wrong with that phone. What Android OS
I had
does
an
it run?
HTC. Oh, really old, but like nothing wrong with it on a like if you need it as a backup for a functional phone, just to work as a phone, not as a smart device. I mean, it's meant to be a smart device. It doesn't do much thinking anymore. Let's put it that way. But it it
Well,
works
yeah,
as an actual
it's
phone.
inherently dangerous to use like such an old phone.
Dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
Do you mean because of the battery?
No. I mean, because like, of course, you
not
have
logged.
the internet connected. Internet connected?
No. No. I don't do that with it anymore. It can't load web pages. I just use it as an LTE device. That's it.
Yeah, but LTE. Well, did you have your mobile internet connection enabled?
No. Drain the battery too quickly.
Yeah, so the battery's dead.
turn that
Basically.
off. Yeah,
Or
but
the
a
battery's
replacement
ill.
battery for one of those phones is like a fiver. Like, that's fine. And I needed it for 2 days, so it did the job. And now it's back off again, and I won't touch it until this phone takes them a drink. Um, so it's okay.
Or you get in a car accident,
Um,
or whatever. Like, there's
wow.
always think ahead. Like,
Yeah, that's why I'm keeping my S5. That's the that's the main reason. There's
what you
really
should
more-
have done with your Xiaomi, right, with your old one, is
What?
put it in a bowl of rice. Maybe the Chinese came to fix it.
I I know that does nothing. I left it in a Tupperware, an airtight Tupperware container with some what's it called? Silica gel packets, and that did a decent job of getting it back turning on, so I can at least connect the USB cable and pull data off of it. Um, it does do that now, but I can't use the touchscreen.
Rice
Like,
does
it
the
won't
same
register touches
thing,
anymore.
by the way.
Not as well. Silica gel packets are like, premium at doing that, and there's tons
Yeah.
of them about, so really easy to get
I have
across.
silica gel in my car for in the winters to stop the fogging up of the windows.
Oh, that makes sense.
You can just buy them in a microwavable pack, and it's amazing.
We just get them in like anything that needs to stay dry in transit.
Yeah, but like those are not microwavable packs. Those are supposed
No.
to be thrown out. Whereas
I
like
know.
the one that I have is in a reusable pack. You can just like microwave it to dry it out. And yeah, so if you're in the winter driving in your car, you get a lot of moisture in your car. Your window starts to fog up and stuff. You just take the pack out and you microwave it so it dry, and you let it dry out a bit. And you put it back in the car, and yeah, you're fogging up the windows a lot less. Oh man. I had at one point so much moisture in my car on the inside that when it froze, yeah, the outside of the window was less frozen than the inside. So then I was like, okay, I need one of these things. And it's all because my car doesn't drive daily, right? It just drives in the weekends, maybe.
We might have to look into this.
Yeah.
'Cause we have that problem pretty badly sometimes.
Yeah, I bought it here in the local store, so I don't have an Amazon link for you.
It's okay. I'm sure I can find it. It sounds generic enough that I can get some. What's this? Oh, I got some jokes from Faith. How many mystery genre writers does it take to change a light bulb? 2. One to screw it almost all the way in, and the other to give it a surprising twist at the end. That was almost sexual.
Some gets aroused by jokes about light bulbs.
And yep, you could say they turn on. What's this other one? Do you know how copper wire was invented? 2 lawyers fighting over a penny. What? Oh, because it's like custody, and they keep splitting it. And thin.
They keep pulling on the same point. And does it things out like
I'm
normal.
calling thin. Right, where are we at? 96. Almost there.
Yeah, this job is not too bad.
Oh. No, I accidentally cleaned a bit for you there. Sorry.
No problem.
I
We're
jumped
working-
and cleaned a window up the top.
We're working together on this, Tom.
Like family. took some cleaning and a half.
This sign sucks. To clean. Oh, don't push me.
Sorry.
You fool.
Oh, you got to get the underside of all those cards.
Whoa, ding ding ding.
Yeah, it's the little like decoration pieces on the front.
Yeah.
This chimney as well ain't clean.
Yeah, I fell off doing the chimney, and I fell off doing the chimney again. Look at this.
Nice, we got it. What's left? Oh, big patch there. Okay.
An Exo mount on.
For the underside of the handrail.
Another Exo mount on.
Yeah.
Bay window cap. What is a bay window?
A window that sort of protrudes out.
Oh, that window. No. Okay. Bay window supports. These things.
Oh, the inside.
Yeah, I'm working on it, don't worry.
Cool.
Knoppy?
The what?
Knoppy?
Oh, the canopy.
There's a testicle that needs cleaning.
A what?
Done it.
What on earth?
What?
Oh, a chesticle. Right. I heard something else.
I said something else.
Oh, okay. Hey, Ruby. Welcome. Welcome, welcome.
Ruby, Ruby, Ruby.
Ah!
I've
Oh,
cleaned the
dear.
ball.
I'm doing well, thank you. How are you doing? Yeah, cat is clean. Cat is clear. Cat is life. What else we got?
There's a piece of woofs.
Roof. 8 out of 10.
9 out of 10.
Oh, there's a roof trim here that needs some work. Oh, you got it.
This section of roof needs work.
Jokes above. What? Oh, right. Some I've missed. What's this? What kind of entrance to drummers like? A dramatic entrance. Oh, oh dear. A master woodworker needed transportation, so he put a motorcycle out of the best lumber in the workshop. It wouldn't start. See, I like that one. That one sort of plays on my London accent and my lack of saying T's. A man asks a woman, "When is your birthday?" To which the girl replies, "March 1st." Man immediately starts marching around the room and says, "So, can you tell me now?" That's like those what are those jokes, the like comic strips where the person just says the
The
obvious.
red trim needs cleaning, Tom.
They're great. What red trim? I'm gonna look at.
On the front. Here.
Oh, that thing. Ooh.
Yeah.
Let me tackle it from above.
It needs to be also cleaned from above on the side here.
I see it. It's all good.
On the back, it's clear.
Got it on the front.
And it's also on the tarp side.
Yeah. Okay. Yes, bud. Okay, let's clean on the other side. Top side, bit harder. Oh, that's really tough. I don't know how I'm gonna get that. Unless I use like splashback from this. Oh no, that decorative trim's fine. There we go. It's all clean. How's the stream going? It's going pretty well so far. We've only just started, really. Oh, we're like half an hour again. Wow.
Wait,
time
you
flew.
say Google finally did it well, but I like before they had Pixel, the Nexus line. They were amazing.
I think we can agree, though, that the Windows phones were the worst.
To be fair, no.
Oh. Well then.
No, really. Even the cheapest Windows
I thought
phone
they were pretty terrible.
ran really well. The only thing that was wrong with Windows Phone was developer support. That was the only thing.
Didn't it force you to make everything in Silverlight?
No. Oh, Windows Windows Phone? No, that wasn't that Windows Mobile? Like Windows Phone is the new one,
Maybe?
right? Is
I
the
don't
Windows
know.
8.1 one. So it forced everything to be the UWP.
Oh yeah, that was it. UWP, not Silverlight. There was a Windows platform at one point that did force everything to be Silverlight, and that was horrible. What other games do I play right now? On stream, we've been playing was it Complete the Monument map on Minecraft every other Wednesday.
Yeah.
But me streaming is a bit of a rarity right now because I am a lecturer and it's a busy time. So
He just acts
let's be fair,
busy.
it's always busy. Yeah, that is the art. But yeah, so I really
I
just
leave
stream
my
so that
work
I can
at
force
work.
myself to not do work.
Most of the time.
Yeah. Oh, they've locked down Liverpool John Lennon Airport and all the passengers inside are trapped. Imagine all the people.
What? Oh, jeez.
Dear. I like how long it took. That's
Imagine
my favourite part of
all
that.
the people.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, Ruby. You're very positive. I like this.
You
what
finally
am
get
I
some
looking for?
positivity in your streams.
I know.
There's one wheel that needs to be done.
There's one roof thing that needs to be done apparently, and I have no idea how or where or why, really. I've done the wheel. It was really good.
Was it really good?
Biographic designer, do artwork streamers, would you like to have some stuff for your stream? I mean, if I streamed on a more regular basis, sure, yeah. But you know what? Why don't you link your stuff in the chat anyway? And I'll have a look. Have you just given up trying to figure out where the bits are that we haven't cleaned?
What? Are you figuring
I just saw you like going nuts all over this thing.
No, because like it's a very thin piece on the whole fucking wall.
Yeah.
Skylight roof rips needs to be done. Skylight roof trims.
Skylight roof trims? I
Skylight.
feel like I'm seeing a different completion list to you. Do they? You see, I can't see anything that needs completing on the roof here. Like none of the things coming up with anything missing.
Okay. Oh, for me it does.
So again, yeah. If you want to link your ArtStation or whatever your place is for showing off your artwork, we'll have a look. Most of the artists at the uni use ArtStation.
You just are too lazy, sir.
What do you mean?
Well, since I found everything so far.
What do you mean you found everything? Oh,
Well,
for this.
I didn't find anything. You have a different list than there. Done it solo.
All right.
I'm not paying you for this job, Tom. I cannot find any dirt.
Okay, well, I hate to break it to you, Dutch, but I've got $7,000 in this game.
Dang it.
I don't need your money. Oh dear. Oh, you got it all on Twitter. Okay, cool. I'll have a look.
Uh-oh.
While Dutch chooses the next map.
Oh, I don't have a choice. There's achievement for this one. Oh god, there's a secret achievement?
Oh, this one. Yeah, this one.
Completely clean the ancient monument by using the white nozzle.
Yeah. This one is a pain. It's a real pain. I have no UI. Why have I got no UI? Oh, there we go.
The white nozzle is 40 degree. Okay.
Yeah, it's the worst one. I put the extra long extension on to get the most pressure out of it as you can.
Extra long.
Yeah.
Okay, so only this nozzle.
What are you looking at? Yes. Yeah, only that nozzle. So let's go extra long pro one right there. Let me just get my stream stuff back together.
Tom's stream is falling apart.
Oh. Much like this monument. Have you seen how cracked it is?
It's cracking up because of Fage's jokes.
Yep. Oh, speaking of which, here's another one. Two cells are talking about cell division. Cell A, I don't know what it does. Cell B, that makes two of us. Oh, I like that one. Did you get it, Dutch?
No, I never was good at algebra.
Oh, I'm afraid.
Find X, I always circled the X, you know?
Oh dear.
What?
You're one of those students.
It's exactly what the book asked!
A book?
Yeah, I know you just lost your... Oh yeah, like, no, we had, like, bookstore. Okay, so, Tom. Back in my day, we used to study from books.
Oh, we study from books, but we don't answer questions in books.
We had questions. We had like books that had like the information and books that had like questions.
Oh.
Back in my day, that was normal. That's how we done did it.
I'm not that much younger than you. And we just had like worksheets. There were no books for
Well, we had books full of worksheets, basically.
the maths. Had no books. Or the books were just like academic texts, so they had no questions in them.
I so much want to use a different
It's just
nozzle,
like-
Tom.
Here's a theorem. Yeah, I know. I know the pain. But it's fine. You just have to move the nozzle a little slower. That's all. Yeah, and the key is as well to like try and ding as many things as you can as you go, because you don't want to be trying to hunt down a tiny little bit that you haven't cleaned. Using this massive nozzle, because it ain't gonna work.
Well, glad that you told me now I'm half done with it.
Half done?
Yes!
You ain't half done.
23%, okay.
These the cracks in it actually really make quite a big challenge with this one, because they've got dirt in the crevices,
I know.
which is really hard to clean. Right, I think I'm going to head up to the top and make my way back down, but feel free to use the ladder to get like good angles on stuff. It's kind of crucial. For this dude. Was there another achievement for this? I feel like there might have been. Something about buckets. Like there are 3 buckets on the level and they've got to land upside down or
At
something.
ancient statue, knock over 4 buckets only.
Yep.
You need 4 buckets need to be knocked over.
Yeah, do you want to do them all, just because I don't know if me doing them is going to pop the achievement for
Well,
you.
what are they?
There's one right. They're tiny, but there's one right up the top. Make sure you use the white nozzle, because otherwise it'll cancel out the other achievement. So on the platform all the way at the top, and there's a couple others sort of scattered around the map.
Okay, I will look for buckets.
By the... Yeah, I'm standing right next to one of them. Right here. There you go. And they're that size. I think they're all by the gazebos, if I remember rightly.
Gazebos?
There's one on that black container.
Tents, you
Yeah.
mean?
That's a gazebo. A tent has walls.
No?
It's a
Doesn't it?
gazebo.
Party tent.
Partying, yeah.
I found 2 out of 4 buckets.
Cool. I think there's one near where we started.
I have like 70% left to find. Buckets is fine. Okay, they're not considering that one. Where's bucket number 4? Reveal yourself. Curse the creator of autocorrect. I asked my friend what the best shampoo to use was, and he replied, Pantone. That was last Tuesday, and I still haven't got all the crumbs out of my hair.
Instead of Pantene Pro V.
What the fuck is Pantone?
Panettone. It's cake.
I got a bucket. Bucket boy!
Bucket boy. Oh dear. I fell. Did you get all 4 of them?
I got the achievement.
Yay. The achievement should have just been called Bucket Boy. You know what? If and when I release... I don't know how I'm going to put this achievement in, but if and when I release my game, I'm going to put an achievement in for Bucket Boy. It's going in.
You're releasing a game. Sounds very strange.
Yeah. Very funny.
What?
I'll get there. I'm making, like, the slowest, but at least it is progress kind of deal.
I still haven't played Stunfall.
No, but that's unlikely to ever get released. I've got a build I can send you if you want it, but...
Stunfall.
Yeah. But bear in mind it was made in 2016, or 2018, so it's quite old at this point. And I have moved on a lot since then.
Did you now?
I have. I'm way better than I was back then.
Oh yeah, you're still going to school.
Ironically, it's actually true, and that is why. I'm now teaching stuff that I didn't learn when I was at uni. And I have since taught myself.
Is it because uni was bad when you went there, or...
I am not going to publicly besmirch
So,
people that
no.
run the course, because I understand the conditions they ran the course under.
So no,
But yes.
for the resources they had available, they did a great job. Well, technically they did a great job because they made you able to further yourself. Still now. So
Yeah, I did the rest. Like, I learned more in the 3 years after I left uni than I did for the 3 years at uni. Or no, in fact, the 1 year after I left uni, I learned more. But if I hadn't done those 3 years at uni, then I wouldn't have been able to do the 1 year. So it's all fine. It balances out. It swings and roundabouts. But now running the course, I understand there were some like pretty fatal flaws with the way we were being taught.
well, or is that modern insights?
Corrected. No. This one is just like, you look at the numbers, and you're like, oh, that was wrong. And they never looked at the numbers.
Well, I want to use a different
Yes.
nozzle than the 40 degree.
I know. Well, you can't.
I can.
You got to use this.
No, I don't
shouldn't.
have to use this. I can use something else.
You shouldn't do what you're planning.
I shouldn't do what I'm planning.
Resist the urge.
I shouldn't
resist
do
the
what I'm
urge.
planning, you say. So I should switch nozzle.
No.
You're now confusing! You say I shouldn't do
Yep.
what I'm planning? How do you know what I was planning, sir?
I can read your mind.
I wasn't planning
That's
on
how.
switching because I was planning on sticking with it.
Mhm.
Well, you don't believe me, but I don't care that you don't believe me. Just shows how horrible of a friend you are.
Oh, oh,
Hmm.
damn.
Why does it automatically stand up when I'm trying to use the free roam thing? Why does it automatically stand up?
I don't know.
You know what I mean with free roam, right?
Yeah, I do. When you press C,
Yes.
have you got C bound to crouch?
No? I've got control bound to crouch.
Oh, I don't know then.
And I've got you bound by oath.
Hey, you wish.
What kind of, like, creature is this?
I don't know. I'm gonna say Atlantean. There's speaking about games. Have you seen the game Mana Lords? Mana Lords rings a bell. Um, I think it just rings a bell because I'm thinking of Mountain Blade,
Bannerlord.
Bannerlord, and that's not the same thing.
That's immediately where my brain went.
Yeah, I don't think that's what he means. I've no idea, Fade. Enlighten me. It's an RTS. Maybe. I mean, the problem that I find with RTS is that they're either the sort that you need to spend days playing, and I'm fine with that. There's place for a good like 4x, like it's gonna take you a while to finish this kind of game. Or they're wildly overcomplicated in one aspect that I just don't care about. Which is why I like Age of Empires. Because it's nice and simple. And my tiny pea brain can handle that.
We should also still play Tropico.
And I don't know. There's the thing is, there's too many mechanics in Tropico for me to feel like I can jump in and be any good. And then the matches are so arcadey and over so quickly. I'm like, but what happened? Like, I don't. I feel like I just don't get it. Maybe if I spent more time with it, I would.
You're
I mean,
a
what we
dictator.
did play, I did kind of enjoy, but I don't know. Something about it left me feeling like I don't really understand what just happened.
Well, neither did I what happened. Except for that when you switch graphics card, your problem resolves.
Oh, not that. Like taking that out of the equation.
So you don't know how to run a
Manowar's
country,
medieval
that's what
strategy
you're saying.
game featuring. I mean, yeah, that's fine. I would rule it like Julius Caesar.
How did Julius Caesar rule it?
If you don't like me, you go into the Colosseum and you fight a lion. That's how it goes. I'm well aware that that is my leadership style. Um, but he was also incredibly considered. and sat back and just figured out the best way to approach things. And if people told him differently, he'd just, you know, basically execute them. But
Yeah, so
I
here's
like
the
that man's thinking.
here's the difference between England and the Netherlands, right? Your country was fully ruled by the Romans, whereas the Netherlands
No,
was
it
only
wasn't.
like partially
It was only partially ruled by the Romans.
the whole of England,
My
right?
ancestry is not Roman. My ancestry is it's Welsh is sort of Welsh in origin, but they left Wales before it could be considered Welsh, when it was still like pagan British.
Yeah,
So
but
I'm
I'm
pre-Roman British.
like saying England as a country was like
England isn't really considered a country though.
it is within the United
Like yeah,
Kingdom. It's a
England was,
country.
but the thing is, at the time, it wasn't really one lump like it is now. It's like saying Holland as a country. It's like not really. Like it's not a thing. And back then, it wasn't a thing yet. It hadn't been properly turned
But
into Albion,
if we look on the
which
map,
would then become
Tom,
England.
if
Yeah.
we look on the map, the part that the Romans ruled is basically England. Of that little rock in the
Basically.
ocean.
But then that section then won against the rest of the kingdoms. Probably because the Romans ruled it.
Yeah. And that's why you think Julius Caesar's ruling style was good?
No. You're not called Brutus. That's the main reason why I think it was good. I'll have no et tu Brute moment with you.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The death of Julius Caesar.
Huh.
His best friend Brutus teamed up with all the senators in Rome, and they stabbed him in the back, quite literally about 46 times.
Nice!
And his last words were "et tu Brute," which is Latin for "and you, Brutus." Like he was sort of shocked that his best friend would stab him in the back. It's like, "And you, Brutus."
Would you stab me in the back? Oh, well, yeah, well.
Depends. It depends what was on offer. There's always a price. Everyone has a price. It would be very high, but there is a price.
Look, people, if you want to get rid of me, pay Tom enough money. He would get rid
I
of me.
don't think anyone in the that's ever going to watch Twitch has enough money.
Is it because I'm that difficult to get rid of because of my size, or is it because you don't want to get rid of me?
No, you've got to include the tickets to get to the Netherlands first. That's included in the price, right? Travel is not included. But yes, no, the price would be too high.
Aww.
Did you call the Netherlands Holland? No, that was just trying to make a point of like saying you wouldn't say Holland because it's part of the Netherlands.
So you're saying that England is a province?
Effectively, the way that the country is treated, it is basically a province. But we have counties, which is a better way of delineating it.
Well, yeah, but like, doesn't England still have like next to the United Kingdom's parliament, right? Have like own governing body? Does it's more or less like a country? It's even called country.
Huh?
Yeah.
What?
England is called a country within the country of the United Kingdom.
Yeah. But it's not legally a country. Does that make sense? Like, it's all part of the UK. And not like a conglomerate. Like the UK is the country. And England is just like a designation. of a
I
local.
thought United Kingdom was a
subset of people.
kingdom. So in that case,
No,
Tom,
United Kingdom is not a kingdom. United Kingdom is a set of kingdoms because it's the Kingdom of England, the Kingdom of Scotland, and the Kingdom of Wales, and the Kingdom of Northern Ireland. They were all separate kingdoms. They all had separate kings, and then they were united under one king. Not to be confused with an A instead of an O there.
King Kong,
Hmm?
King Kong.
Yep. We have a monkey as our king. No, I'll get thrown out of the country for saying that. No, we have a lovely horseman for a king. No, he's fine. I've got nothing against him. It's just
You know
weird
what?
actually having a king.
You know what I find?
What?
What my opinion is about like isn't it Charles your king? No?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
he is like 80 or something, right? No, not 80, but
Yeah.
is he really that old?
No, he's getting on a bit. I think he's in his 80s. No,
Like-
because the Queen was like 90 something, so I think he's in his late
70s now.
70s.
Yeah, like he's basically my dad's age. Here in the Netherlands, like Queen Beatrix said, like, okay, yeah, it's enough like this. I'm just gonna step down. I let my son.
Oh yeah, no, he could abdicate, but the thing is, he's not gonna.
No, but why
he's waited his
didn't
whole
his
life.
mom do? Like, it's just
Oh, no,
rude
no,
of his
I'm
mom,
glad that she
selfish.
No, I'm glad that she didn't. She did not want to be queen, and that's why she was the best damn queen this country's ever had. Like, ever.
Care to elaborate?
And the best damn ruler, the best ruler that this country has ever had, because she didn't want the job. She wasn't in the line of succession. She got it because basically the people that were due to rule were out at war, and they died fighting, I believe, something like that. So she ended up with the crown because certain people didn't want it, and it just passed down to her instead. And she wasn't in the line to get it. She wasn't expecting it, didn't want it, ended up in the seat. And I'm like, perfect. Power should be given to people that don't want it.
Depending on the reason that they
then you
don't
get the
want it.
best. Then you get the best type of ruler, the best type of team leader. It's the person that doesn't want the job, but someone that is loyal to it and will do it out of duty. Because then they're loyal to the position, not the idea. Which is far less dangerous. So anyone that tells you they want to be in charge instantly shouldn't be.
Oh, okay. So now I know how to reverse psychology you.
Huh.
I don't want to be
Not
in charge.
saying that
Okay, here,
everybody-
Dutch.
You've also got to prove that you're loyal to the position and that you respect the position, though, which is another problem.
I
That's why
respect.
there's so few.
I respect a good
rulers.
throne, especially if they're made of porcelain. What?
Fair enough. You got the job.
It's a shitty situation. Tom, I hate this thingamajig
You're
achievement.
gonna clean it, not eat it.
No, I hate it. This achievement.
It's alright,
doing-
we'll get there.
Doing my head in.
Yep. Doing this guy's head in right now as well.
I just read helmet slab and I'm just waiting for an ethos slab.
Hmm.
Whee! I flew. I feel like at least. I'm like a bird.
Money fly away.
I've cleaned the helmet slab.
Yay! I've fallen down. Hey, you've got another bit. I cleaned his nostrils.
You can clean my nostrils with a pressure washer.
Damn straight, I will. Helmet decoration is not done. I think the back of that trident needs some work.
I've done some work to the back of the trident already.
Oh, it's the sides and like under the sides. I might switch this out for the stubby gun. So I'm getting in close and personal. Oh, looking down from above. There we go. Right, what is left?
Baby,
Thankfully,
don't
because the
hurt.
sections are so big, it's like actually quite easy.
To locate the section here.
Yeah. Oh, this.
I will
next
do a
one.
next slab. You're doing a next slab also? Jesus Christ.
Oh.
We should coordinate what we're doing so we're not doing the same. I'm gonna do arms.
Oh, I'm just looking about on him. Oh, he's got quite a lot in his arms that he's doing. I'll do his back, I guess. Quite a few little bits on it that need just neatening up.
Why are we cleaning a statue this thoroughly?
It's for the aliens. I like how you just didn't question it. You're just like, oh, yeah, okay. Guess it's for the aliens then.
Yep. Hashtag for the aliens. I'm an alien. I'm a
4D
legal
aliens.
alien. I'm an Englishman in New York. Oh. Doing a sweaty
Oh.
armpit.
All the dings. Sweaty bit. Nice. What's left? Got arm slabs. 2 of them. Oh, 1 of them.
Your chest slabs.
Oh, hey, now we can see it. Crystal pendant and ear slab. Well, this side's fine. Gotta be the other.
Ear slab.
Got it. missed. Crystal pendant is just his necklace thing.
Yeah. Ah!
It's got like oily grease on it. Got it.
Nice.
Done. Did you get the achieve?
No?
Oh no!
Nope.
Maybe when you complete it, it might take a second to pop.
It also doesn't say it in the achievement menu.
Didn't use a different one right at the beginning or anything.
Nope.
Alright, well, on to the next one. We'll see what happens.
Kind of weird.
Oh, that's the link to the game. Cool, I'll check it out afterwards. Fine. Releasing in Q3. Oh, okay. Cool. Oh, whoops.
What did you do?
I instinctively clicked.
Yeah, it has not pinged it.
That was cancel. Whoops. Oh, that sucks. Well, is there a thing for this? What was the name of this one?
I didn't look at the name.
I don't remember doing anything for this one, so I think you should be fine.
Is this a fishing boat?
No.
Is this a bungalow?
No.
Is this a van?
No. Oh, you need to do the van one? Oh, dude.
Is this a backyard?
Like equally as long. Huh?
There's nothing.
Ooh.
I like how we at the beginning can make a lot of percentage with this one.
Well, I'm being quite thorough. So I'm
You.
not really getting any dings.
I'm not getting dings.
Yeah,
It's
are.
you. It's you dinging, sir.
No, it's not.
It is.
I got one.
Propeller blades and stuff.
There's only 3 of them.
You may check. I don't think that I've dinged anything.
There we go.
That's my first ding, as far as I'm aware.
What was that?
That's the rear leaning wheel. Should I get degreaser? Metal cleaner. Let me get some metal
don't
cleaner.
know.
Because there's stupid stains on this. Oh, it has kept now the cleaners that I have.
Well.
Look at this magic cleaning. I think this plane needs an engine rework because there's a lot of oil on the plane.
I think it's the mayor's plane, so I don't think anyone necessarily cares. It's like the company that he owns, I think. If I remember the story rightly.
Well, yeah, but if your engine is blown up...
Yeah, but like the mayor don't care.
That this engine is blown.
No. The only reason he's got us cleaning it is because people threw eggs at it. That's it.
Look, we're already 75% done.
Wow.
The mayor pays well.
Does
Well,
it?
it helps that I use this cleaner. I'm just
Yeah.
blasting through the dirt. It's the engine cowling done. %, Tom.
Oh, we flew through that. Pardon the pun.
You're not excusing for that pun. You're not sorry at all.
No, I'm not. Correct. These were like the planes that I saw at the weekend. I went to an air show. They
Huh.
had planes like this, but with a chair on top of them for the wing walkers. That was a mental show. I got a suntan. I say a suntan. It wasn't really a tan. I've been burned. My face is burned.
Burn, Tommy, burn. Disco
'Cause,
Inferno.
yeah, I don't tan. I just burn. Front wheels apparently need doing.
Yeah.
Horizontal stabilizers. Rear wheel mount.
Yeah, I was working on that.
There you go, rudder.
And the rudder hinges. Okay. A rudder hinge. There.
Cool.
Done it!
Done. That was really quick.
$650
Thanks.
for that. Tom is terrible
not
at
bad.
reading chat. I get complaints here, Tom.
What's this? So back to Twitch being dumb. So Twitch has banned the use of burned-in advertisements, which includes streamers' own ads and sponsorships, Product placements is also an issue, and running CC owned ads is also not allowed. Burned in advertisements is just like overlays, basically, though, right?
Well, they should declare what is fine and what's not fine before setting up guidelines. So Tom,
Yep.
apparently, I may or what's the other one called? Ancient Statue.
Might have been called Monument. What was the bucket?
Oh, let me check what. Oh yeah, the other one was called Statue. We cleaned the wrong one with a 40-degree.
Lol. Oh, is it the hand? It might be the hand that we have to do with the 40-degree nozzle, which I'm guessing is what you're loading now. Yeah, this is the Monument. This one isn't as bad, but there's a horrible, horrible little bit for the inside of the hand where you got to clean the fingers. And you got to go in there and press C and like rootle around. It's a little disgusting. So I'll clean as much of it as I can on the inside.
Mm-hmm. Only using 40-degree, right?
Oh yeah, of course.
We're 2% done, Tom. Let's go.
Woo. Nice. So we interviewed a guy today,
Okay.
for an art position at the uni.
Yeah.
I was the non-specialist on the panel, just there to judge his teaching ability. He had to do a 15-minute micro teach, and I realised partway through the session that I knew him. I was like, hold on, I thought his face was familiar. So like, I did some internet stalking, and I was like, I'm already friends with him on Facebook. What? How did that happen? And then I realised I was at uni at the same time as him, but he was doing art and I was doing programming, and it was so long ago that neither of us remembered each other. And I haven't said anything because I don't want that to affect whether he gets the job or not.
Yeah.
I did give fair and unbiased feedback on his teaching, and we'd already started after I realised, so didn't want to have to make him do it again.
Yeah. Poor guy then.
I do remember that he was the artist that was always overshadowed in our year because there was a guy called Arcadius, which is an amazing name for a game developer. He was always like the guy that everyone went to. They'd be like, "Oh my god, look, he's an amazing artist," and then this guy just got overlooked all the time. But he's actually pretty good looking at his stuff now. I'm like, oh, nice. Done well for himself. He does specifically character art, and I gotta say, he knows a lot of anatomical biology.
He
Like he was saying,
dissected a lot of humans.
and muscle groups and stuff.
Dissected
Yeah,
a lot
I'm
of
just like,
humans.
I don't know. It's like saying the Latin names for muscles. And I'm like, what? And saying why it's important to draw them right. And I'm like, oh, okay. Cool, nice. I guess. I know nothing about this.
So you
I
get
just
an
need to have
uncanny
fun.
valley look.
So he was saying it's important to learn. I quite like this approach actually, where he's like, before you do stylized characters, which is what most games are, you learn to do it properly, like you're going to do it for a scientific demonstration. Because if you can do the real thing, you can stylize it. But if you only do stylized, you lock yourself into a style,
Yep.
and you essentially learn the technique rather than learning the actual muscles themselves and how they work. And if you understand like how a pectoral muscle grows, then you can infer from the character design how big it would be. Like when the designer comes to you and said, oh, this person bench presses a lot, you can be like, oh, so these muscle groups are going to be big. And you can draw it with lore building in the actual character's design. I'm like, ooh, nice. And it costs you nothing. There's no extra programming for that. You just model him in a certain way. I'm like, cool.
Oh.
But yeah, we've got too many artists, I think, that focus too much on the technical, like, I know how to use ZBrush, and not on the, I know how to do good art. I understand how to express yourself properly.
Yeah, that's most people, right? They start picking up a brush and being like, "Oh, I know I can do art now." No, you cannot. There's so much more to art.
Yeah, it's like understanding color theory goes a huge way, and understanding the tools that you're using and what they mean to use them is a big deal. Like, too many technical instructors call themselves teachers. Like, you're a technical instructor.
Are you a technical
Like,
instructor?
a teacher should inspire. I think so. So a teacher should really inspire a student to, like, teach them the tools, sure, but then also inspire them to use them in a way that the teacher didn't teach them to use.
Yeah.
It isn't wrong, it's just a new way of using it. But
Oh
I
yeah.
don't know if there's necessarily much room for that within programming. Like, we do with game mechanics design. Like, I love it when students come out with weird ideas, and my feedback is usually, no, make it weirder.
Hmm.
Make it more strange. Like, there was this one person who unfortunately dropped out of the uni, but they were making a game, like, only a simple platformer, but the story was Red Riding Hood.
Okay.
But the Red Riding Hood's platforming and using the hood as a platforming tool to get away from the wolf. And then at the very end of the level, Red Riding Hood gets a shotgun, and Red Riding Hood hunts the wolf. Which I thought was great, and I was like, yeah, do that. And then you can play the whole level in reverse, but with a gun. It's like...
Well, that's actually good level design, because like a
this-
lot of platformers only work one way.
Yeah, well, that makes it really hard to design levels, though, is the problem. It's like, the idea doesn't necessarily make the level design good. It actually poses an extra challenge on top of it, which is one of the things that this student wasn't very good with. And I was like, maybe you should talk to somebody who's doing level design. See if they can help you. But yeah, then they left the uni because they had heart problems, which sucked.
Yeah, and it's one of the organs you cannot do without.
I know. And we can't grow them synthetically yet.
Oh.
Hey, Cat. How you doing? Cat's here, by the way, Dutch.
Hi, cat. No, I'm not gonna play Mario Kart.
I just realised I have no UI. There we go. Oh, we're 28% done.
We have a long way to
I did all
go
that cleaning.
and a short time to get there. Well, no, you've done all the cleaning. I'm just acting like I'm cleaning.
No.
In the end, Tom has done everything.
Well, I come out and you're just like spraying the floor like, it won't clean, it's so dusty.
Yeah. Exactly.
What's this? Did I tell you about Karen Simulator? We're working on speech to text, text to ChatGPT, text to speech. But you have to talk like a Karen. Okay. I feel like there was a game a while ago that did something similar to that, but it sounds cool. I think it was like you had to try and get yourself not kicked out of this person's flat, and the person was AI generated. Well, like, everything they would say was AI generated, and you had to try and convince the AI to let you stay in their flat by just talking to them.
Hmm.
And running around in the flat as well. It was quite an interesting AI game. Oh, to a Karen, not like a Karen. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll have to find out what that game was called. It's quite interesting. I know loads of YouTubers played it at the time when it came out because they were like, "Oh, this game's really cool." Get kicked out of someone's house, and it's not Hello Neighbor. At the end, you have to kill her. What? Okay, that's a bit drastic.
We're 37%, Tom. Or no, rather, you are 37%, Tom.
Mm-hmm. Really sticking to the illusion there, are we?
Yes.
I haven't dinged a single thing yet. It's really depressing.
I so much want to use Stone Cleaner, Tom. That would just then we would have already been
That's
done.
not the 40-degree nozzle.
We would have already been done.
Believe me, there's another building that needs the stone cleaner. It's coming up pretty soon if we're already on this.
Do you mean Lara Cross Mansion?
Nope.
Oh.
Non-DLC campaign building. I haven't left the inside of this hand. It's the entire thing.
And you have 46% done on the inside only. Jesus Christ, Tom.
Yeah. You cold?
That hand has a lot of inside.
Yeah. It does. There's some real tricky little bits in it. It doesn't give you much leeway either to like get stuff wrong or leave little bits. It's just like, no, you got to do it all perfectly.
Da-da-da-da. %52%, Tom, on the inside only.
So this, I couldn't think of a way to let ChatGPT know when the player wins. Suppose we could tell ChatGPT at some point to say, okay, I'll be leaving now. With one prompt, it's kind of difficult. You could look into a MARPO system. So, like, you have an AI that kind of knows what it wants to do, but it doesn't know how to express itself, and it uses ChatGPT to do the expressions. I feel like ChatGPT, its place in games is not necessarily to do everything, but to be a texture that you layer in with other stuff. So you have some kind of other AI system on top.
So there's
And
this,
it blends.
about AI in games and stuff. There's research that has like made ChatGPT basically understand Minecraft and make decisions in Minecraft like, hey, I'm here now. I'm gonna gather these blocks and I'm gonna do this. Basically describe actions and stuff, what they would do.
Yeah, so a Go app implementation of ChatGPT. But it's not just raw ChatGPT, is it? Like there's some kind of integration layer
I'm not
so that it
sure.
knows what the hell's going on.
I was barely understanding it. I was bored. I wanted to see the AI play the game, but it's not that the AI plays the game, it's that the AI describes how they would play the game.
Yeah, yeah. So then there'll be an integration layer to actually do those things, which should be some Go app system. It has to be for Minecraft, which is just goal-oriented action programming. I never get it right. Where you describe a goal and it has a set of actions that it needs to complete for its strategy to reach that goal. MAPO. It's another acronym that I can't remember what it means. Essentially describes an AI with purpose, or it feels an AI that expresses purpose. And there are a few ways that you can go about making different MAPO systems, but it's I don't know if it's a double M. I feel like it is the one with a double M at the beginning. ARPO. There's an R in there after the A, but yeah. Love to work on projects for teens and kids. They can talk to historically important people, and it's ChatGPT speaks back to them. Yeah, that's like natural language processing built in as well. That'd be cool. There's a researcher at the uni at the moment who's doing historical what's the word? Conservation using VR and photogrammetry scanning. So they are at the moment photogrammetry scanning a load of masks created by these Indonesian tribes and turning them into like an interactive little 3D town thing that you can go and play around with. But I don't think it's ever going to go beyond that because the people that fund these projects never understand how much a game costs.
$10.
Yeah, yeah, well, that's what they think, right? They're like, oh, you just make it a game, don't you? We've done the hard bit. It's like, no, no, silly. It takes way more money.
Why does making game take money?
You gotta pay
It's
people.
just some
It's
code.
wages.
It's just some letters on a program. It's just some
My
digital
response to people that
points.
say that is, you do it then. If it's so easy, go on then. And if you do something cool, great. I love it. If not, you'll see.
Game development is a get-rich-quick scheme.
Ah!
Uh,
Oh man, I had somebody say to me today, they were like, "Oh, lecturing seems like it'd be so easy to get into," and I just laughed in his face. I couldn't help it. I'm so... Are you kidding? Like
on the
they
outside,
were
it
saying,
looks easy.
it was like an easy job. I'm
English
like,
in chat,
oh no.
please. English in chat. I don't understand Cyrillic. I have no intention of understanding Cyrillic. I'm sorry.
Cyrillic,
Yeah?
Danebo,
What?
Danebo, like
What?
Danbro, but Danebo.
This is a long job because, like, we're doing the achievements and you need to complete this thing fully with a 40-degree nozzle. And hello.
Hold on, I'm getting messages. I've left my WhatsApp thingy. Let me turn off notes. Oh, I just closed the tab. There we go.
There's notifications on.
I left WhatsApp web turned on. Whoops.
Why
I
would
don't
you
even
have...
notice the sound anymore. I normally don't. I don't know why I've left it on this time. You want to know what messages I got? I'm not telling you that.
It's from his
They're not from
wife.
people you know.
When are you gonna stop playing games and pay attention to me? No?
I don't get messages. I just get gifs of like animals falling over, and that's what that means.
Give me attention. Gifts or gifs?
Gifs. I don't care what the inventor said. Separate art from artist. His invention outgrew him. It's its own thing now. He can suck it.
Damn. Those are some fighting words, eh?
Yeah. And yes, I call it a giraffe. What of it?
I call it a giraffe.
People are like, oh, but you call it a giraffe. It's like, yeah. Yeah. A giraffe with ossicanes on its head. Yeah.
Tom.
80%.
These are some fucking huge
The long
pieces.
one. Yep. The benefit of that, though, is you can leave tiny, tiny bits of dirt on it, and it will be fine, because you've only got to get the whole thing to like 99% done, and then it dings.
Mm-hmm.
And 1% is more if the piece is bigger. So that is
no,
pretty
1% is 1%, Tom.
good. No.
1% of
Relativity.
100,000 is still 1,000.
Yes. But 1% of 100 is only 1, which is
Yes.
my point.
But it's still 1%.
It's like when you ask somebody if do they want a 16-inch pizza that's the 12 slices, or do they want the 8-slice 16-inch pizza, and they're like, oh, I don't know if I could eat those extra 4 slices. It's like, dude, it's the same pizza, just cut into different amount of pieces. I might have dealt with that recently.
That was very frustrating to you, I suppose.
Oh yeah. It's like it's the same freaking pizza. Like one is cut into 4 more slices. It doesn't mean it's bigger. Or like if I told you that I put a nail in a tree, right?
Yeah.
It's just a different example of a similar thing. If I put a nail in a tree,
I would call
4
you...
foot off the floor.
Yeah.
Right? So the nail is in the tree 4 foot off the floor, and I come back 7 years
The
later.
tree is 4 foot off the floor.
No, the nail is, right? Don't play with me.
Okay, I'm gonna leave this game.
The nail is in the tree 4 foot off the floor. The tree grows at like 5 meters. That's stupid. Let's not change things. It grows at a foot a year, right? That's a real slow growing tree, but whatever. And I come back 7 years later. How high off the floor is the nail?
You said that the nail is 4 feet off the floor.
Yeah, it stays 4 foot off the floor. It doesn't move. Like the tree grows from the end.
It will be consumed by the tree.
It grows from the end. It doesn't stretch. Oh, it would have been consumed, yeah, but it's still 4 foot off the floor. It's just inside the tree now. Nobody knows what feet are. They're on the ends of your legs.
I still don't know how there's people that figure like, hey, let's measure with feet. Everybody's feet are different size.
Dude, why would you not want a measurement system that's based on how big a barley corn is?
Because what if you have a bad harvest?
No, there is one barley corn, which is the barley corn, and that's the basis for all imperial measurements.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
It's been dried out, And I believe it lives in like the Federal Reserve or something like
Yeah, but
that.
it doesn't make
in America.
sense. Like, if you're gonna measure with stones, oh, hey, I'm gonna get huge stones so I weigh less. Fuck.
No, you know what the best thing is? A kilogram changes how much it weighs over time.
What?
If you have a kilogram weight, it slowly gets heavier over time.
How?
Because the kilogram, like the one that all kilograms are based on, has to be stored in space because of the atoms that it collects over time make them heavier if they stay on Earth. Whereas if it's in space, it's in a vacuum, so it can never grow.
It is
And if you
sealed in a
touch it, it gets
vacuum.
lighter. Yeah. Oh, oh, oh. It's a seal in a vacuum. I'm in a weird mood right now.
I think your brain is
Use
gone.
urine stones as measurements. No. What?
That was cat.
That'd be so painful. Yes. It was.
Yeah. I know just by the type of like thing.
Thankfully, I've never had to deal with them. But I know they're stupid painful. Because I've seen people deal with them. And they cry a lot.
Hi, baby.
Webbing.
What?
Still has bits missing, does it? It's probably on the corners. Yep. Hey.
So we eliminated
If anything
big dirt
touches
and
the
now
floor.
we need to clean really thoroughly around like the really difficult areas.
Yeah. If any piece that's touching the floor has dirt on it still, or is saying it isn't finished, then just run along the floor line, because this
I've already
particular
done
model
that.
flips with the floor.
This hand piece is horrible.
Yep. Well, that's good. None of the fingers need doing. That was the bit I was worried about.
You're worried about fingers, I'm worried about the hand.
Right, webbing needs doing. It's
You
probably
go-
like right
well,
up in there, isn't it?
There's a distal finger flex that still needs doing.
distal finger, proximal finger, proximal, intermediate, distal thumb, proximal thumb. Oh no! Oh no! It's one of these. Oh, this is the bit I was worried about. Oh Christ! On a bicycle. The phalanx is the tip of the finger, and distal means it's probably the little finger. Oh, they're all showing as completed for me. I don't know which one it is. Let me highlight. Hopefully it will show me. If I just stand here. Oh, it's the tip of the index. It's fine. It's all good. Everything is fine.
Everything is awesome.
I don't know what he's doing on it, but something does. To the very tip. I don't know.
There.
There
It was
we
on
go.
the bottom. Woo!
Oh,
Got the
okay.
achievement.
Yay!
Woo!
See, instead of bicycle, his parents could have used it instead of a donkey. Yeah. Yeah. They could have done. Silly parents. That
I like how the time lapse is all from the other side as to what we started working on.
Yeah.
So half of the
This one
time
is-
lapse, nothing happens.
You can move the tumbleweed.
Jeez. Oh god, this one is for next time.
Okay. What is it? Oh, this is the boat. This is the one we got to do the decks first.
Complete fishing boat, bow, steps, and main deck first.
Yep. So main decks, this bottom bit, steps, and then the bows here. I believe you need to not do the top bit, like the other
No,
deck.
only this wood
Bridge
stuff.
deck. Yeah. Which actually takes quite a while.
Yeah.
Because you got to miss this chain. That's the right little pain. That chain.
Yep.
That Dick Cheney. Cool. All right then.
Yeah.
We'll leave it till Thursday.
Indeed.
Alrighty. I'll have to let you know if I'm going to be there tomorrow because I am in for an away day, which is not either a full day nor is it away.
Wait, if you're bailing on us
Just,
tomorrow,
call for
that's not allowed, Tom.
Why not?
We cannot continue on without you.
Yeah, you can.
No.
Yeah, you can.
No, we cannot. Pretty sure that's against the
Yeah, you
rules.
can. I'll make
But
it
yeah,
part of the
that's the discussion for off camera, everybody. Thank you so very much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed it. We will be back with this on Thursday. Have a good one.